This is the best that I will ever have.
Please welcome to the stage, Cameron Gillette.
Hey, everybody. I was walking out of a pharmacy, okay? Okay? I was in there. I had to get out of there. And this kid came up to me. He had a clipboard, and he started in this whole thing. He was like, "Excuse me, sir. My basketball team is trying to raise money right now to travel. And if you could just..." And right there, I was like, all right. I've heard enough. I'll join your basketball team. You're gonna be a needy little weirdo about it. If we're being honest, I could use the money, you know. So I'm one of those bisexuals. What if I was still talking to the basketball kid? I am one of those, but in the past I've had more of my serious relationships. I've dated like women. So to explain where I'm at on the spectrum for everybody is basically when I make love to a woman, I fuck them all gay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll be like, "Yeah, you like that dick? Must be nice. Must be real nice." Oh no, I'm happy for you. Oh, I'm obsessed with your hair, by the way. That's how I have sex, right there. No, I do think it's important when I'm in a relationship, for me personally, to please the other person in the bedroom, you know? So, like, you know what they say? It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. You know, you've heard that phrase? Well, I can tell you that phrase is true. From experience. I have a huge dick and I'm terrible at fucking. It's definitely not the size of the boat. I am like a cruise ship in a stagnant swamp. And I come fast too. Where are my come fasters at? I come very fast. I always feel like I have to have an explanation immediately. Like, this is abnormal. This one really doesn't happen to me. You know, like I'll be fucking, for example, and I'll be like, I came, and they'll be like, oh, that's okay. Where did you get all those papers from? And I'm like, why I came so fast? An essay. In conclusion, you know, the essay finishes too fast. You got it. Edit out the explanation of the jokes so they seem smart. You guys know how when you leave food out, it attracts ants? Yeah. Oh, we're going there tonight. I was reading about the way ants find food that you leave out. which is that one ant will come find it and signal all the other ants back at his anthill to come pick it up. So what I've been doing is I'll leave out like some chocolate or something, and one ant will come find it, signal all the other ants back at his anthill to come pick it up, but when the other ants show up, I replace the chocolate with a tennis ball so the first ant looks like a dumbass. Great trick. I want to get her a little bit of a read on the room in here. How many people in here have ever been to a Mexican restaurant? Okay. So if you've been to one of those, you've probably seen this lady. There's this lady, I won't specify her race or whether or not she's a soccer mom, but maybe you'll... She looks at her server when her server brings out her food to her, and she goes, "Gracias!" Like it's real special of this white lady. Oops, to be speaking Spanish. She said it a little bit expectantly, like she thinks the waiter is gonna be like, "You know about gracias?" Oh. Ma'am, no one has ever made me feel at home in this country since I moved here, and you use the forbidden language? Taking me right back home to where I was also a server in a Mexican restaurant? Thanks! Thanks. I do think, by the way, this year, 2019, it's important, if you're a white person, looking at some of y'all in here, to check areas of your life where you might be racist without realizing it. Like learned thought habits that you're just are coming up and you're not checking them on a daily. You have to be conscious about it. Something in my life I had to check is when people come over to my apartment and I go, "Mi casa, su casa," which is Spanish for, "Oh, come on in." I had to check that. That is racist. It's racist because I say it in a Japanese accent. "Mi casa, su casa." And that, after some soul searching, I did figure out that that is actually racist. No. Stop. Actually, I'm guessing you guys, I don't know, you guys recognize me from anywhere? So I was one of America's foremost contemporary blues artists. But I've worked in an office jobs, hopped around office jobs for about 7 years. Anybody here worked in an office and you have a lot of these acquaintance conversations, right? You meet people, you don't really personally engage. You have like this very brief, "How's it going? I'm pretty good, how are you?" And it's basically a bunch of people in this very enclosed space walking around finding different coded ways of saying, "Huh, I hate being here, but I have to be here." And after 7 years of working at office jobs, suddenly I could no longer play the blues. Because right now, whenever I try to express my emotions, it comes out in those canned responses you give to a workplace acquaintance when they ask you how you're doing, you know? So now whenever I try to play the blues, it comes out all like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Glad it's Friday. I don't know about you guys, I'm getting about ready for lunch. All this coffee's giving me a boner. Can't play the blues anymore. Oh, I guess we clap for things you can't do now. Thanks to culture. I don't know if you can read this just by looking at me. I solve all of my problems with marijuana. And I was solving problems the other day, and I was waiting for a bus, looking at my own reflection in a window. And are you ever looking at your own reflection in a window and you're seeing yourself and then you kind of refocus your eyes and you see what's in the room of the window? So waiting for this bus for a few minutes, I just kind of realized all of a sudden that for several minutes, I had just been making dead-on eye contact with someone in a gym running on a treadmill. And if anybody in here needs kind of a frame of reference for how long a few minutes is, it's plenty of time for someone to go like, with time to spare for someone else to get on the treadmill and also do all of that. But I wouldn't know if any of that happened because I was staring at my own stoned face, thinking something like, oh, what if the government thinks we're the government? And so I panicked. I tried to yell through the window, sorry, I thought you were somebody else. And turn around and face all the people I was going to get on the bus with, who are now all positive that I just mistook a building for one of my friends. And that's how I solve problems. I don't know about you guys. I do think weed, or getting high in general, getting high can solve a lot of core problems in your life. I was having a phase in my life where I was very poor. I didn't have a job. I was looking for a job, and I didn't have any food in my refrigerator ever. I shoplifted all the time to be able to eat. And one day, I didn't have any food, and I had some psychedelic mushrooms in my refrigerator. And so I ate those as a meal. And have you ever had the fear that everybody knows you're high? No. Yell if you have it. I don't know. I had that fear when I inevitably left my apartment and was walking towards the first kite that I saw. And I'm just walking. Everybody knows I'm high. It's an insane fear to have in Chicago because we live here where there are like people on the street like, oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you fucker! And people are just on their way to work like, that's just one of those guys. So no one's gonna call the cops on you for staring at a tree for too long. And I finally had this epiphany that I was fine. No one knew I was high because I was walking. I finally found the kite. It was being flown in a park, and it was kite day in the park. There were hundreds of kites when I finally got there, and I was listening to music. All these kites were just like syncing up with the music in my headphones, and I was just like, fuck yeah. Why was I so worried? Nobody's paying attention to me, and I need to enjoy. This is a moment for me. The music's so perfectly in sync with me. And right at that moment, I heard a whistle from outside of my headphones, and I took them off, and I looked around. The whistle was, I was walking directly through a little girl's soccer game. Which profoundly reversed my fear. I wanted everyone to know that I was just high. That's all this is. I just like drugs. Not them. See ya later, everybody. That's that weird. That kind of makes you. Everybody in here, who in here has an internal monologue? Okay. So, like, I think it's bullshit that you are forced to live with your internal monologue all the time. No one would make that choice affirmatively if the choice were presented to you. You know, like, you would never be at a party and waiting in line for the bathroom and someone else would come up and be like, is this the line for the bathroom? And you'd be like, yeah, way to go. It's lying all day. Sorry, never mind. Have a good time. And if someone else were to walk up to you right at that moment and go, what the fuck are you doing? Everyone in the whole party heard you say that. They're definitely talking about it, for sure. And you're a fucking asshole. You need to go home and smoke weed. It's the only place you're safe. You would not say to that person, oh, hey, do you want to hang out for every waking moment of the rest of my life? I think we got a pretty good thing going on here. No, but I was trying to smoke weed the other day. I was trying, and I went to take a hit, and something tasted really wrong about it. Something was off. And I picked up the bag, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, no. If my bag of pubic hair is here, that means... I just mailed my weed to my parents. What a dumb dope. So, this career isn't going anywhere, by the way. I thought something that could maybe jumpstart my career would be a gimmick, if you will. And I have this idea that I will get recognized for being the fastest crowd worker, speed crowd work. There's not a world record for it yet, and I'm gonna set it. I haven't. I'm still working on it. This is still a workshop phase, but I'm gonna try to do it on you guys if that's okay. Okay, speed crowd work. Here we go. Hey, are you guys a couple? He had to look at her. All right, have you ever been in love? Oh, fuck, he seems sad. Do you like potatoes? Oh, do you like potatoes? Oh, they gon' fuck. You know they gon' fuck. They gon' fuck, and he's gonna be like, do you want to eat potatoes after we fuck? And she's gonna be like, no, I want to eat potatoes while we fuck. You know that's gonna happen. Time. Pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. So I grew up a little Christian boy. I'm from Alabama. Thanks. I was my very Christian conservative parents. And I was talking to my dad on the phone the other day, and something that he likes to say, he goes, yeah, I've been praying for you. And I was like, oh, okay. I was wondering why awesome shit kept happening to me. I'm starting to get weirded out. But my parents, I grew up in their house. I used to masturbate a lot in their house. And I think they were onto me. I think they were suspicious. Because for Christmas last year, they gave me a framed picture of me masturbating. So I think they might have my number. I do get really pee shy. This is another one of my issues, which I'm just kind of going through right now. I get pee shy in public bathrooms, and it's very awkward to be standing in front of a urinal while someone comes in, has their whole bathroom experience, and you're making zero pee sounds. So something I've started to do to like alleviate the awkward tension in that situation is to give them an explanation. I'll be standing there, and I'll go, yeah, this is the urinal where my father passed away. Speaking of things tangentially related to my penis, do you guys want to see how I get sexy? If that were the case. So here's my move. You know, if I'm in a sexy situation and I want to seal the deal, I'll be like, hey, perhaps we should continue this conversation in the bedroom. That's very suggestive. Normally does the trick. I did used to have an incredible, crippling fear of going down on women. Because, oh no. I got, I have people saying, oh no. I was in this long phase where, okay, if you're not good at it, they don't want you to do it. They're just like, nah, it's fine. Just fuck me. And so I was like, how am I ever gonna get good at it? I can't practice it. So I bought one of those fleshlights. Synthetic vagina to practice on, and it was kind of gross. It tasted strange, and I had to fill it up with peanut butter to motivate myself to do it. sooner or later just had a weird way of eating peanut butter. Not getting any practice done. But now, whenever a girl tries to get me to go down on her, I just eat peanut butter till she leaves. So I'm good. I don't know about you. I'm good. I got mine. You know, I was talking to this girl the other day. I guess she had a friend who just died, and she was. I guess so. He got hit by a car or whatever. She was going. I never even got to say goodbye, and hold on a second. I'm pretty sure goodbye is the last thing you want to say to someone who's about to get hit by a car. Goodbye. What? Are we, I thought we were having a good conversation. Is this? No, you'll see. Yay, I got to say goodbye. So fuck that girl, right? That I made up. I don't know, that was a bit of a bummer of a joke. Do you guys want to play charades? This'll be fun. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop you guys right there. We can't waste all this time on this game that you guys are failing at. Well, you guys were pretty close. It was, oh man. I was in a bar. A friend was giving me some girl advice, and I say friend. I was drinking alone. This guy was also drinking alone, and his girl advice was, hey man, girls like guys that remind them of their dad. That's it. Go have sex with that. And, oh lordy, I've been trying to use that advice. I've been trying to use it. I have been catcalling a lot. I'll do an example of a catcall I'll do. I'll be like, hey! Remember your dad? That never really works. So, usually when I do that joke, everyone goes, ugh, when I say the girls like guys that remind them of their dad part. But you went, yeah. Yeah, that advice is the key to my heart. Remind me of my dad. Oh, hey, daddy. Hey, daddy-o.
This is my brother.
This is your brother? Oh, reminds you more of your dad than anyone. Who could ever? Now I get it. No other man will just do that for you. You know, like as close as I can get. Yeah. Oh, but I guess you can't creep out women anymore. You know those guys right now? This is 2019. I guess you can't make women incredibly uncomfortable anymore. You know those guys right now? So I'm not one of those guys. I have only pleasant interactions with women. Like I saw this girl the other day I thought was attractive, and I walked up behind her and I said, "Hey," and she turned around and I realized that she was not attractive. So I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were unattractive." And she said, "Oh, that's okay." And if you get that reaction, you're an ally. In my opinion. Yeah. I was walking outside of. I was walking outside. I think that's the main setup that you need for this next joke. So right now I'm standing. Not this time. I was walking, and it was outside. And I was on a sidewalk. Great place to walk. And I saw this sign outside of a house. It said, "For sale," and then it had all the realtor information and everything on it. And there was a big sticker on it that said, "Sold!" And rather than put a sticker on your sign that says the sign is no longer valid, why don't you just take the sign down? You know, like you wouldn't be in a Walmart and see like a "Caution, wet floor," and then a sticker on it. "Never mind, I cleaned it up." Or you wouldn't be trying to get into a McDonald's and see a sign on the door. There's a bear in the restaurant, and we're closed until it dies. And then a sticker over it. "Never mind, it hung itself." I don't think you would see that. I don't mean to. Fuck. Okay. I don't mean to bust the fun mood in here. It's very fun. I want to be upfront about that. Very fun. But I am going through chemotherapy right now. No cancer, just real brave. Okay. I used to be a dog walker, and there's a thing you can do where you walk dogs. And that can be your whole life. And something that would happen a lot is I would be walking a dog, and a dog would start sniffing a person a lot. And something they pretty much always said was, oh, he probably smells my dog. Like giving an excuse? What? I was always like, no, admit it, you're a dog. Anybody in here like porn parodies? Okay, so the people who didn't woo because you have not ever heard of that. Porn parodies are where porn will take something from pop culture and they'll change a couple of words in the title to make it sex related. And then the characters from the pop culture thing will have sex instead of whatever they were going to do that day. And I think my favorite porn parody is the JFK assassin ass fuck. And if you twisted my arm and got me to tell you what is my favorite part of the JFK assassin ass fuck, it is the part where Lee Harvey Assballs blows his load all over JFK's head. From the grassy knoll. I'm sorry, the assy hole. And Jackie Kennedy's like, ew, what the fuck? Jackie Kennedy's part actually historically accurate. That's what she said. I'm gonna do something a little out of the ordinary here. Somebody passed me something when I was about to walk on stage and was like, "Can you read this on stage?" And I have to fill some more time, so I'm gonna read it. Hi, we are big fans of you. I first met my girlfriend at one of your shows many years ago. It would be incredible tonight if you could bring me up on stage so that I could propose to her. No! No way, dude. Marriage can S my D. It's stupid. And you're not getting married. That was fake. It was blank napkin. I wish I had commitment that I could pretend that was a real napkin. But I don't. I think that when you're looking at porn, I'm still talking about that. You have a very interesting data set when you're looking at titles of porn. Things that get people's attention at a very primal level, where they're not bound by anything other than I want to click on that. It's you see what works in this economy of attention, and it can be kind of interesting. It's a lot of all caps, the sexiest words front loaded first. But my favorite porn title that I've seen was all caps, bad intern. Lowercase, gets fucked on desk. They led with bad intern, like I'm jacking off to how bad of an intern she is. I'm like, tell me she did not just click reply all on that email. Did she just say, please hold it and hang up? She is the worst. Ugh. Blah. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I was supposed to ask a housekeeping thing. I forgot to ask. Where are my fellas at? Okay, fellas. I have a flying tip. Next time you gotta fly somewhere, here's what you want to do. You walk into the airport lobby and you go, "Hey everybody, there's a bomb in my cum." And the TSA will come up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, excuse me, sir, did you say there was a bomb in your cum?" And then you reel it back a little bit. You go like, "Yeah, I was just kidding around trying to lighten the mood in here." And the TSA will go, "We're required to jerk you off to check if there's a bomb in your cum." And then you go, "Oh gosh, flying takes too long these days." And you get a HJ at the AP. I'm gonna get out of here pretty soonish. Do you guys want me to end you on a real zinger? Yeah! Okay. What did the butt say to the boobs? I have to be honest with y'all about something. I didn't write a punchline to this joke. That was really fucking stupid. This is actually a very important set for me. And that was very stupid. If I'm being honest with myself for once, it's gonna take 20 years to write a punchline to a perfect premise, like what did the butt say to the boobs? So this is like a disaster of a show now. I don't know, unless time travel is invented in the next 20 years. That might actually, okay, wait, this might actually sound stupid, but on the off chance that time travel is invented in the next 20 years, I'm gonna set a reminder in my phone for 20 years from now to time travel back to yesterday. I'll write the punchline to what the butt say to the boobs on a note, and I'll tape it under y'all's table. So can you check if that worked? I didn't think there's. Okay. Sorry. What did the butt say to the boob? It just says everybody in the future is dead. I want to end you guys with a song. End you guys? What? I want to end you. Here's a song. Hum. Zibba 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 dum. A frip frop frippity padoopity doo. I wish my dad had loved me more. A zibba dabba dooby dee dabba dee doo. I wish I had not killed that guy. A bibba dab dooba dabba dooba dee doo. I spend most of my time asking Google if I'm crazy. We are class warfare is being waged upon us. And if I'm not fighting, I'm losing. Bop, pop, 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 pop. A zibbidabba-dip. A ribbity-rip. I make silly noises because I'm angry with God. It's supposed to be my birthday, and it's supposed to be my birthday. Can you hold my hair? We're having a good time.
Fuck!
Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Cameron Gillette, everybody.